What's going on, everybody? It's Rich Lux. Okay, Ariana Grande has lost too much weight, in my opinion. So these photos started surfacing online, and then we're also going to be talking about Jules Lebron, which is the very demure girl, because she recently popped off on social media exposing Patrick Ta and his foundation. And I didn't know this, but we'll get into that in a minute, because make sure you watch this video all the way through. It's going to be that juicy. All right. So Ariana Grande photos were surfacing online, and when I first saw this photo a while ago, I'm gonna be putting on the Anastasia Beverly Hills, like a beauty bomb. When I first saw it online, look at that, I was like, okay, she looks kind of thin, right? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But then I didn't want to be the first to make the video, and so I let it slide. Then, The Wicked came out, and more photos and stuff like that started coming out about, Ariana Grande. And I was looking at it now, and I'm like, not much has changed. I understand that sometimes actresses, actors, they lose weight for movie roles, but she already shot the movie, and she still looks the same. And then apparently people were saying she's trying to do a Audrey Hepburn biography, some type of movie like that with the whole Breakfast at Tiffany's vibe. And I'm like, these are just excuses to me, in my opinion. I think that when it comes to Ariana Grande, in my opinion, this is very damaging to her young audience. Not only that, this is very damaging to her body. That, I just remember her looking a certain way, and now she looks like this. I'm shocked. I'm in disbelief by what I see when it comes to Ariana Grande, and I don't understand it. I don't really think that. I'm not at loss for words. This is someone that I've seen in the Disney Channel to go from a young starlet that, in my opinion, looked healthy to this is just way too thin. It's not like she doesn't have the money to really take care of herself. And then, of course, she made comments like she doesn't want people to discuss how she looks. That is her body. Don't talk about it. And she gets all upset, and then she blocks you, or she'll make comments. She doesn't want no one mentioning it. And I'm like, no. How is that okay? I don't know. I'm sitting there, when I saw it, I was just like, this is stupid. You look great already. And then, she got the surgery to make her eyes kind of go like it was kind of like that, like a lift of something like that. She got something like that done. I didn't think she needed to do that either. And it's like, for what? What are you doing for? Like, girl, Ariana Grande could get any trade, any man, any woman she probably wants. And then her looking this dramatic difference, I don't think it's just a good look at all. But, when I say it, people get offended. They say it's rude, that they don't agree with what I'm saying. I'm not going to just sit back and let that happen, okay? So anyways, I really want to know what you guys think about it. Why she looks like this. What do you think about it? Is it healthy to you? Is it not healthy? And I think when it comes to women, it's like, oh, she's too thin. Oh, she's too big. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. We know it. Especially if you're a woman, you already know. Especially women, they judge other women. But I think we can all agree on that this is scary. This is scary. I understand that thin is in. I get the vibe. Okay, I understand it, right? I get it. But this is like you put on dresses, couture runway dresses, and they fit you loose, and it doesn't look good. So, we all want to either lose weight to look good in clothes or look good for ourselves. But damn, this is body dysmorphia right here. And if you guys don't know what body dysmorphia is, it's when in your mind you think you look so fat, and then in the mirror you're like really skinny. Anyways, even saying that probably got people offended by that. But let me just think about that. Switching gears here, Jules Lebron. She made a 2-minute and 50-second video clip. It got clipped from a podcast where she's talking about Patrick Ta. And she got invited to the Patrick Ta Foundation event, right? When he launched his foundation, which is very, I think like $75, very expensive. And she didn't get compensated for it. She didn't get paid for it.
To do foundation event. Gets called out for not paying brown and black creators.
Oh, no.
So then everyone's like asking me like, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Because I went to this foundation event during the very demure launch. And so then I thought about it. At the height of the most viral sensation of TikTok in 2024, you got me to fly to New York for free, unpaid, to essentially promote your foundation.
I remember that.
And to get to, and then the thing was, I didn't feel this way until I looked back at the simple fact that like he was like, him and his manager were like, oh, we're gonna just make some TikToks. We're just gonna make some TikToks. And so then I'm excited because like one of my idols.
Right.
Gagged, love him. So I'm like, of course I'm gonna make some fucking TikToks with you. You know what I mean? He was making TikToks with all the divas, but he was paying the other divas.
Right.
I had found out later. So then
Damn.
everyone's like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Didn't want to like stir the pot. Cause like, what am I gonna say? Like, didn't pay like the very demure girl who's a plus size like Afro Latina. Like,
right.
Like that's gonna be like ending like stab in the wound. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So I was like, let me just shut the fuck up and let that play out. So but then these motherfuckers made a video talking about some, oh, if you're a creator who worked for us, like, and you felt like you should have been paid, like, just like let us know and I'll pay you. So then I left a little Kamiana, and I was like, hey, just thought it was kind of weird I didn't get paid for you guys to make me essentially promote your foundation and get you 12 million views on it.
Wow.
You guys can come me a quick check.
Well, yeah, people are, they're going to put you in a position where you feel grateful to be with them. But realistically, you're on your way up. You're still
very Nicki Minaj. Like she gets with the rappers when they're like blossoming, makes a collab with them, hates them after. Because also too, it was kind of gaggy for them for them to fly us out and then make us meet them at their hotel. And their hotel's just so much nicer than ours. Oh wow. And then on top of that, they got us there last minute. I quit my job to go. And I told them I quit my job.
Damn.
You should. And then he had the fucking, I just got mad. He had the fucking nerve to be under one of these videos because I was like talking about like I'm gonna use my demure brand deals to pay for like my surgeries and stuff.
Yeah.
He had the fucking nerve. Someone tagged him, was like, oh my God, give Jules her first brand deal.
Nah.
When he did it, and then was like, we love helping the divas.
No way.
You love helping the divas.
Just
and
took
you
the
didn't
credit
even
for it. I agree with that. Yeah.
He's like, you never said that.
I didn't say that.
He's like,
I didn't say that.
He's like, I never said I'd cut her a check, but if I did, it's even implied that I would cut her a check is damaging.
The implications,
No, and then this was the thing. It goes even deeper. He then uploads a video, and he's like, guys, like, I hear you loud and clear. Like, we're going to do better. Deletes it. Uploads it. Same exact script. Crying this time.
Really?
That's so humiliating. Like, I'd rather, like, that's so humiliating. And everyone's like, did you really upload this with you crying?
That's the thing, because if people didn't see the initial post.
No.
All right, grab a snack and come on back. I think it's sad. I think that this is another nail in the coffin for Patrick Ta. This is another person that he didn't pay. And you know what? Let me play like devil's advocate here, right? Because, if I were to release like a foundation, right? And I was to maybe invite you to come to my foundation party and let's shoot some TikToks. And we do. And the TikTok blows up and then you're like, are you gonna pay me for it? You know what I'm saying? I had invited you to come hang out. I think with Jools, her being such a big star at that time, I think that she should have been compensated. And yes, I will agree. When it comes to Jules Lebron, the very demure girl, it is kind of fizzled. It had its moment, and it's kind of like, getting in the world of, irrelevantness or whatever. It's the way it is, right? So with that being said, I think that she should have said, yeah, I'll come out there, but like, I'm supposed to be over here working with these people. If I can compensate, I can come to you, something like that. But was it? Oh, just meeting Patrick Ta is payment. Getting the free foundation bottle is payment. Being seen together shooting content is payment. For her video to get that many views, then I feel like, she made a lot of money off that TikTok. If she's monetized, she could have, if it was done correctly, over a minute long, some things like that. But like, they could have compensated her with, gifts or something. I don't know. I would have negotiated it way better, in my opinion. But I just think it's sad when you see things like this happen. And I'm not going to say that they took advantage of her, But I will say that they think that she's hot right now, so they collab with her, and after the collaboration's done, they never really collab with her again. And it's like she said, like Nicki Minaj will do that, and a lot of artists do that. Whoever's hot and popping, they collab with, and then they never really talk again after that, right? It's like a mutual thing to stay popular, and it is like almost like a flash in the pan. The thing with Jools is she's very vocal, and a lot of people aren't. And I love Jools, and I really think that she should do a podcast. I think she has an amazing personality that's bigger than life. And I think a lot of people would really like to hear what she has to say, okay? Oh, all right, so check this out. I got this on Shein. I don't know if I like it or not, but I got this on Shein. I didn't show this in my other video, I forgot. So this is my Shein haul. Not sponsored, although I should be. They sent me this. Well, they sent me, I bought this with my own money. Look at that. I don't know, I think this is pretty cool. It's just like, I don't know, it didn't lay down correctly, which I didn't like. And then I got, which I just found this out. You can return stuff from Shein at Forever 21. All right, let's check this out. Look at these. So this is all, I mean, it's a whole bunch of necklaces, but I wish it was like all in one, but they're all different. No, I need to like undo them and put them on one at a time. Oh, this is gonna be a mess, but yeah. I just think they're so cool. I saw somebody wear like a whole bunch of these crosses one time. They're like crosses that are layered, and I thought this was so cool. So I was like trying to find something like that vibe. So I'm glad I found it. And then I bought these off of Shein too. And I think I showed this in my other video. So I bought these so I could like store them. Like that. So I could have everything like accounted for. And I remember there was a drag queen back in the day, and she had all her jewelry, all her drag jewelry was in these like clear little like bins. And so she knew where everything was. And I was like, I'm gonna be like that one day. And so now that I have like my stuff together, I'm like, very interesting tea. I can have my stuff together too, like that. So now I bought a whole bunch of those bins because I wanna do just that. I wanna have all my jewelry in the little bins here. This is really cute too, it's a little butterfly. Because the thing is, I end up purchasing stuff I already have. And I don't wanna do that no more, you know? This is cute too. So I just wanna be able to do, you know, be able to categorize it and know that I have it and things like that. So anyways, also I gotta try this out. I went to La Mer and they gave me the new La Mer Rejuvenating Night Cream. I gotta try this out as a sample. It says brand new. I need to use it at night. I'll let you know how that goes. If you catch me live, ask me about it so I can let you know how it's been going. But anyways, let me know what you think about that drama in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest news on YouTube. Mwah.